stack it up. I want everything 'cause I just can't get enough. So come and pour me a new one and overflow my cup. Double it, double the fun. Come on, double it. I want more than one.
If you're wondering why I'm smiling right now, no, it's not because of what's directly behind me. Okay, fine. It's definitely because of what's behind me. Hello everyone and welcome back to the Wolfpack. Today we are talking all about the Sunnygeeks 2.0, which is live on GameFound right now. If you want to check out this table and see what's up with that campaign, go ahead and check out the link in the description. Let's dive right in. Now the table that you see here is 70 by 48 inches. This one could easily fit 8 people comfortably. And then if you like squish it a little bit more, could definitely fit 10 people with having 2 more people on the side. As of the time of this recording, there are 3 different color variations. The one that you see here is the walnut version, but this is cherry and maple for the different table colors. Now there are also 3 different table legs that you can choose from. You have your classic wooden legs, you have the straight metal legs, and then I think their newest offer is this U-shaped leg that is also a metal variant as well. Now the biggest question of the day is what makes this table special? And that right there is modularity. You'll see how all these drawers have these magnets on the back. Well, this table can magnetize all the accessories to the border. Now with the Sunnygeeks, this entire system revolves around this magnet. So the table itself, the core here, has a magnet, and then this bar is removable. So then you can take this on, take it off, you can attach it back, and all the drawers will attach with a magnet on the outside. Now with the drawers themselves, there are a ton of different toppers. I do want to show you some. So we have the classic neoprene matte one. This one can go right on top here to cover the storage system. It's good for like a little armrest, very soft. And then there's also one where there are these 4 circles along with card holders. We also have one that can fit a mug or a glass bottle. We've got one with a classic cup holder and then a wooden tray on top. If we got too many people distracted around the table when they should be spending time with us and focusing and paying attention to us as we're explaining board games, we also got a holder here that can hold our phones just like that. But just know that it'll probably fit the phone by itself or one with a very thin case. And then on the inside of the drawer, this is actually a removable lining, so you can take this in and out in case you want to clean on the inside, or if you don't want this neoprene mat on the inside, you can just take that out completely. And there's also one with an acrylic divider in case you want to separate out your components, like having a pen here and some dice, some miniatures, some resource coins, whatever you want, customizable in that inlet. Now the crazy thing is, this isn't just a one-sided magnet, it's double-sided. So I can take off one of these other trays, attach it to this side over here. And then let's say I want like a player board on this side. Well, I can take one of these and there's ridges on these outside here, which will fit perfectly for the outside of the board. Now for a loadout like this, where it's card specific, you have 3 rows of cards. Great for a game like Marvel Dice Throne. You can also rest your hands on this handrest here. Or let's say you have a game that is heavy on the player board usage. This piece right here would be perfect for a game like Root, where I can rest the player board just like that on top. Maybe if I want options to charge my phone with a cable, I can use that with this third option here that has a place for a wired hole underneath in case you want to put a battery bank under there or something while you're playing the game. Now, a ton of our games obviously involve dice. One way that we can integrate dice into the system is that there's this dice tower that you can actually fit in between 2 of the drawers. So let's say I'm playing as a Rats, I'm trying to spread my wildfire, and I'm also sharing with another person who's also going to be fighting combat later on. Dice tower that splits into 2, which combines 2 different drawers. Or if you're playing D&D or any other RPG, you also have the GM station on this side. Tell me why I look like a little kid right now. Let's go play some games. So at the GM station, this can be a single-sided dice tower, or you can slot it into 2, and then you'll have dice that will be rolling onto this pad over here. or on the other side. So that slots in just like that. You also got 2 cup holders, one on the right and one on the left. Straight in front of you, you have a tablet center, so you can put an iPad here, or you can also use this as like a dry erase station in case you want to write some notes on this side. This panel is movable, so you can adjust that lever however much you like in case you want it more vertical or lower, whatever you want. And then underneath, yes, there is room for more of those drawers, but if you take them all out, you also have room to slot in some books underneath. You can put books under here, or you can also put books right in front of you, just like that. You also have these little tiny magnetic spheres that you can use to attach any kind of notes you want. At the top here, there are these tiny magnets, which can be used to fit in any notes on these boards, which are also modular. You can take them in and out, move them around as much as you like. These lights right here are the LED lights, which you can switch out, or you can put no lights at all. Depends on whatever you want. So I showed you a bunch of the different accessories, but now the question is, well, where am I gonna put everything and store everything in case I wanna convert this into a dining table? Let's actually start first with the table leaves. So these table leaves are all magnetized right here. You just take them off the top of the table. And then there are 3 areas that you can store these leaves. The first one is right underneath the table. You just slide it right in, and they also have an angled side. That way it doesn't hit people's legs. The second way you can store these leaves is with the 2.0 storage bench. And the third area is with the vertical storage system. Now this storage can hold the trench patrol. This has a slot right here, and it's used to divide the table. Reason why is because like if you're playing a couple of different games and you want to separate out different sections of the table, you can put this as a divider, and then no dice will roll underneath the table leaves. And then when you're not using it, you can just store it right here like this. It also has room to put any kind of maps or books in this leaf holder on the side over here. And then on the other side of this storage system, there are 2 holders for some neoprene mats. Here I have Galactic Cruise on there and Ankh right below that. And then, like I said earlier, for storing the actual leaves, you just take off this cushion, and then all the leaves can be slotted into here as an option. Additionally, that GM station on this side pops right off like that and can also be stored into this storage system just like this. And then let's say you're done with your game, you want to switch it out and change out the toppers for something different. Well, where are you going to put all these? That's where the Odysseus comes in, because there are slots on either side, the left and the right. There are a total of 8 slots, and you can take the toppers over here and slide them straight into either side. So that is one way you can store the toppers. Now the Odysseus also has a top storage system, which you can take the player boards from, store that in there as well, or whatever you want. Close that right up with this lid. And then you can also stack the Odysseus. You notice here that I have 2. This works really well for like a DM or GM side desk. And they also can be mounted on top of each other. And then there are wheels on this bottom Odysseus. You also notice that there are 2 silver screws here because you can mount different accessories as well, just like the book holder. So this can be mounted on this side and put whatever RPG books that you want there. You can also stack the Odysseus up to 5 times and put a bunch of games in there, and it'll become your gaming shelf. Right now, I have, fittingly, Fauna here, Tabriz, which just came in for me, Bantam West, and the Wolves on the bottom, and then a ton of the different toppers on either side, right? We have the neoprene holders on this side, double cup holder ones, triple cup holder ones, all long that are slotted here, which are great options for you if you want to switch out the toppers and just keep everything organized, and even some room for some more player boards on the very, very bottom. Another way you can store the toppers is with this stackable box. Just open this up, and then there are a bunch of different slots for you to put in all of the toppers in one box. Now this box can hold up to 7 different storage tops. This is the 2.0 storage bench, which you can put leaves on the bottom here that have soft sliding rails. And on the other side, you also have some storage for you as well. Bonds actually, during our shoot yesterday, put Slay the Spire, the deluxe version here on that, which fits perfectly on that side of the bench. All right, so this right here is the vault. All of those player trays can magnetize to this metal system. So this attaches, just like that. There's a total of 5 on either side, 5 on the front, 5 on the side, 5 on the back, and 5 more that can fit all along here. On top of that is this metal lid. Lift that up and you have more storage options right in the center. Now, the last and final accessory I wanted to go over with you today is the Hermes footrest, which naturally, very, very fitting being called this. So this has a soft side, which can be adjusted with these turn dials right here. So that can go up and down, and it can also be reversed in case you want the more rigid side as well. So that right there is the Hermes. With that said, I hope you all enjoyed today's look at the Sunnygeeks version 2.0. Again, links in the description in case you want to check that out. I hope you all enjoyed today's video, taking a deep dive into the Sunnygeeks version 2. And with that said, if you made it to the very, very end, go ahead and let me know what game you want to play on a table as modular as this. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.